Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Hello, how are you? Hello, my beautiful people. Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. How are you? Yes, hi, how are you? Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're doing great. Good evening. You're most welcome. Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Nora, and welcome to my channel. Yes, good evening, each and everyone. Yeah, hi. I'm saying hello to each and everyone. Good evening and good morning to those who are almost about to wake up. Don't forget to like and share. And if you're new here, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora. I'm a Ugandan, but currently living in Saudi Arabia. Let's connect and let's be friends. Let me know where you're watching me from. Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Good morning and good evening, because here in Saudi Arabia it's already evening. You know, Saudi and Uganda we share the same time, so I don't have to worry. It's not like in Dubai. In Dubai right now it's already 5 p.m. 1 hour ahead, right? It's the same thing in Uganda. You see, Rwanda and Uganda, we are also like 1 hour. Like Rwandese, they share the same time with Dubai. So we Ugandan, we share the same time with the Kenyans. Hello, hi, assalamu alaikum. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing great. Hi, how are you? You're most welcome, my beautiful people. I can see these are all from Saudi. If you see that handwriting, hi, my Saudi people. I hope everyone is doing great. You're most welcome, and I'm really, really happy to see that. Yeah, you people are also here to support me. However much we don't speak the same language, but still we can connect, right? Oh my God. Did I just see the cucumbers? Oh my God, those are tails. But I hope you're all doing great. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. Yes, hi. Who is going to heaven this week? Someone is already making us laugh that she went to heaven. She saw that in heaven there is rooms, that there is bungalow. The funniest thing that there is bungalow. Has anyone ever been in heaven? If you've ever been in heaven, just say hi, Nora. Hi, me, I've been in heaven and I know everything that it's there. Guys, you're joking. But anyway, me, I'm doing great. I'm not complaining, and today has been a hottest day, but still believing that one more month to come so that we can end this summer. Can't wait to end this summer, but I hope everyone is great. Yes, me here, I'm counting days, guys, to end the summer because it's hot, hot, hot. You know, you feel when your entire body is hot. Have you ever poured water? Like, you pour the water called ice water, you pour the ice water on your body, and then from that, you make your sleeping pants wet. You have to wet your sleeping pants with cold water, and then you have to pour cold water on your bed before going to sleep. So when you make sure that your entire body is wet and your bed is wet, everything on you is wet, then you go to sleep, guys. Life. That's why I'm telling you, if you have your brother that lives where there is snow, tell your brother that Nora is out there. Tell your brothers, guys, that Nora is right out there. It's cold and she needs a place that is colder. You guys, it's hot here in Saudi. Like, but the good thing I love about this country, Saudi Arabia, it rains. That's the beautiful thing. Because every time I talk to my mom, she's like, but does it rain there? I tell her, mom, yeah, there's a certain time that it rains. So I give her the way, the details on how rain comes here and the time when we don't have rain so that she knows. Because she knows, my dear, hey, it's not like in Uganda. By the way, we're in Uganda now. This season, we're in a rainy season. It's rainy and people are growing their crops. Others are weeding. You know, some different places. Others are like planting. Others are weeding. Others are like those who are working under the swampy areas. Others are almost about to harvest. Others are already harvesting. You know. But it's a good thing because we eat fresh food in Uganda. We don't have to keep food in the freezer. When they tell you that today we are going to eat hen, you have to make sure that you chase that hen around. You chase it, you have to have the energy because by the time you eat that hen tastes so good. I've never eaten local chicken. Leave alone the chicken, leave alone the dejudge. You go to the supermarket and then you buy, you come, you cook. No, 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 no. You know that you see that hen moving around your compound is when you want to eat that chicken, you have to run. You have to run. That hen will make you run the entire compound, and then you feel it. The hen will be like, if you want to eat me, show me your energy. Then you run the entire compound. You're chasing the same thing. Thank you. Hashtag. Thank you. Shukran. You run around, and then by the time you catch that chicken, by the time it enters into the pot, the aroma, the aroma invites the entire neighborhood and tells them, today we have cooked the hen. I've never seen it here, but one day maybe if I go to the supermarket, I'll try to check because I've taken long without going to the supermarket to check some local foods, you know. But I've once seen it, but it's expensive. You know those local chickens and broilers are not that expensive. Yeah, this year you can go to the supermarket and check the price. You see that the local chicken is more expensive than the broiler. Alright. So, as usual, she has to work, fold clothes, while talking to my beautiful people. And hi, what's your name? I can't tell you your name. I mean, I'll also tell you my name. But my name is already there. She's called Norah. Has anyone ever told you that you're nothing without me? Then later on they realize that, hello, how are you, my friend? You're most welcome. How are you, my beautiful sister? Yes, everyone, how are you? Hello, yeah, good evening. How are you, sis? I hope you're doing great. Sarah's here. But as you can see, she's moving around. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Why are you busy? That why are you busy always? Have you forgotten that this is the job that pays me money? Hey, I'm working. I'm on the duty. I'm always on the duty, girlfriend. You have to work, you have to work, you have to work. So that I get money also. You don't want me to get money so I can visit you to India. I come, you cook for me some beautiful Indian food. Yes, that's why I'm working. I'm always up and down, here and there. That's life. Someone told me that you're welcome. Someone told me that in this world, we only get to rest when we go to heaven, when we have taken our final breath. But while you are still here in this world, there is no more retirement. There is no such a thing as retirement in this world. As we live, we work and we work until God says that, okay, it's time for you to come. But don't worry, today I don't have a lot of clothes. Oh, thank you so much. Today I don't have a lot of clothes to iron. I only have few clothes. Yesterday it's when I had a lot of clothes to do that I have to iron, but today not too much. Today I just have less. Very little. I cannot complain for today. Even my legs will feel satisfied. And then someone wakes up in the morning and tells you that they want to marry you, and then they ask you, what do you bring on the table? I bring a lot of things on the table, guys. Man, I bring a lot of things on the table. Okay, guys, she really brings a lot of things on the table. Don't ever ask a woman that, what do you really do at home? If they live at home as a man, can you wash, clean, cook, iron, do everything, take care of the kids in case your wife have kids? Can you do all that? And at the end of the day, she also comes back and tells you that, hey, I need some massage, my legs are hurting. Will you be able to do that as a man? I know men will be like, no, I can't do that, I'm a man. No way. To me, if I one day get married, my husband have to make sure that I also feel comfortable. The same way he wants to feel comfortable, I also have to feel comfortable. So now, let me iron this. It's not only on one person, both sides. Even the other person also feels pleased. When someone wakes up in the morning and tells you that you cannot live without me. I'm everything. Yes, everything. Can really someone give everything to a person? No. You know, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I usually wonder, when you're broke, you don't even have a single coin with you. There's a time when you start even to think and ask yourself these questions. These questions, broke people, people who don't have money. Oh, the network. So that, you find broke people always asking themselves this question that, but how do people find rich people? How do rich people attract rich people? You find someone, they live in a bungalow, a mansion with lots. Oh, sorry, I understand, sometimes network can be a big, big problem. And then you start asking yourself questions that, where will I get money? You see every people are, in this world, if you start comparing yourself and you see that people don't have money, it's you who does not have money. That's the worst thing ever. You where you're saying you don't have, people don't have money, it's only you who does not have money. Someone out there is buying a car. Someone else there is buying a yard. Someone out there is buying anything. Someone's buying a house. Someone is buying an island. You imagine someone buying the entire island and doesn't want people to live there. He's telling people to exit. The only person who has to remain in this island, it's only me. Imagine that. Someone owning an island. Guys, in this life while you're still complaining, and then you ask yourself, would I ever get a man who will love me, a man who will spoil me? Those who are single. Then you start, we are too picky. The problem, I realize that, when you stay for so long, you become too picky. You're always interrupting. I need to know you. Reggae dancing. And then you start comparing, saying, me, you. You know that there are some guys who really fear to lose some people in their life. You find someone who really fears to lose you, and they will tell you, me, when you go, you never find someone like you. So we are done. We are the winners of today. Done with ironing clothes. Yes, I told you guys today I didn't have a lot of clothes to do. Just a few of them today. And then it's time to keep these clothes away. She'll be back. not me. So the winners always are winning. They come, they sit, and then they have fruit in peace. Bye. Okay, I'm going to watch your video. Okay, dear. Thank you. Yes, she's right here now, guys. You can see. The only thing is missing is water. Can't eat fruits without drinking water. So apparently, guys, you know, there is nothing in life that really makes you happy, knowing that there's a time once when people say that you'll never be somebody, and then you look at yourself and then you laugh. Every time you look at how far you've come in life, you realize that people have no control over your life. It's only God with the control about everything that we do in our life. People can say things. You never. I remember our neighbor at home, some people have negative thoughts. I grew up in the city, and our life was different from life in the village. So wearing a trouser or wearing a short, it was something that our neighbors, they were never happy with it. If they meet you on the road, someone would turn back and call you a curse, like spit. Someone spitting like, "Puh. What is this that I've met?" And then they will say things, that they are repeating themselves. They will go back home. They will no longer go to where they are supposed to go. And then we kept on being quiet. They kept on saying things. Oh, those kids, they are this, they are this, they are this, they are this. But one thing I love, I never wanted to tell my mom, but one day it was too much to me. That day, my mom was gathering our clothes that we no longer wear, the clothes that no longer fits us. So she was like, "You guys, if each and everyone has a clothes that does not fit you, bring them here. I'm going to give them out." And then I told my mom, "Why are you going to take those clothes?" My mom was like, "I'm going to take to our neighbor's kids, And then I told her, "Those people who call us that we are cursed, why do you take for them clothes? At least go somewhere else. Take clothes somewhere else." My mom was like, sometimes you just need to live your life without complaining. Whether someone is the same person who is talking behind your back, do good to them. Do good to someone who does not like you. Keep things simple. Time will tell. And to be honest, my mom was right. Time will really tell. And indeed, time really told. I will say that time told. She said time will really tell whose children are who. And guys, we are not rich, but one thing that I love is that in our family we have what we call wisdom. We have wisdom in us, and we believe that in God, everything that we do, we put our trust in Him, and everything that we do, we know God knows where our life will end, or He knows our future. No one has right over us, but only God. People will try to compete, people will try to do everything, but just the difference between you and them is that you're different from them. You're not from the same class. When someone tells you in the when someone wakes up in the morning and tells you, we're not in the same class. Yes, you're not in the same class. You may be breathing the same oxygen, but you're not on the same level because all hands are not really equal. Our neighbors kept on saying, up to now they keep on talking. We moved away. God is really great. My mom is just a woman, but we moved away from that community, and God helped my mom. We bought another place and we moved to another place. But still, you find we never sold our place. We left it. It's like a farmhouse. I've ever made a video on that. You can go on my videos and check. There's where I did my village life, and there's a house where I made a house built with a grass house, and at the compound there was a cow eating. Our Mama Dani, may her rest in peace. So we had a cow. That's our cow. Our cow died while giving birth, and I know my mom really felt so bad, and I also felt bad. But God helped us, and we moved away. So we left that place. It's like now a farmhouse. But every time my mom goes there, there's always new things. There's always a new scenario. There's always a new drama. Even if she says hello to the community people, they are like, that nowadays they are rich. I don't know how some people in the village they think. You see, village people, you don't need to own a car. In the village, you don't need to own anything. You don't even need to own acres and acres of land. But as long as you have money to move out of that community, you have money to build your own house, you're rich. They will talk. They will start doing all kind of witchcrafts on you. And when they say that's not work, they'll start calling you a witch. That's how people they are in the village. And they'll start saying that Illuminati. Someone one time died in our community. The funniest thing, they were like, we bewitched that person. And that process, we were actually, my mom was constructing our home, our new home. And then we started saying that my mom sacrificed someone. Village people, people in the village, they just assume, they just talk. For them, they don't know that in life there's where you have to work so hard. You don't need to tell people where you're getting your money, where your social income are coming from. But as long as you're working, we at home, we are working team. As I've always told you, we are 6 girls, 2 are still young, but the rest of us, we work, and we have to make sure that every month, every child gives mom like money. You have to give mom money. If it's your turn, you can say, okay, I'm going to give her like 200. You can say like, I'm going to give, that's like $70 that you're going to give your mom every month. Each child, you have to give your mom $70. So when you give that money, and then our mom is the one who knows what to do with it. So our mom gathered. My mom, she will tell you guys, we need money to do this. We sit together and we combine, we bring our brains together. She's the leader. And then you guys do something together. But that's something that people don't know. People know that, okay, my mom is someone that she was so hard on us when we were young, when you do something, do you know how some mothers they behave? When you do something, you feel like running away from home. But when we all grew up, there's a way how she changed. There's a way how she talks to us, like you have grown up. You have grown up people around you. You bring them together, and then you tell them, yes, this is what's going on. We need to do this to make sure that this happens. Guys, we need to do this. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. We need to do this. You bring your friends together. That's how her mom brought us. Like, when we were young, she would flog us. My mom used to cane us with cables, with shoes, with. My mom could flog us when we were young, and we felt like maybe she's not our mom. Maybe we were being raised by our stepmom. But by being flogged, we came out disciplined. We came out. I don't know. There's how that came. The only thing that I don't agree with me as a person when I grew up, the only thing that I don't agree with is that sometimes yelling at the child, and there's some time where you need to beat. Yeah, some kids are too stubborn. There's a time where you need to, you know, teach them a lesson a bit. Not too hard, but there's a time where you need to tell them that I'm the eldest in this house. So, but the only thing I don't agree with that, sometimes yelling it's not educating. However much you talk to a child, and you yell at them, you say all the kinds of things, the bitter things that you can say to them, it won't help. It won't help. If the time comes, they're like, mama, stay with your nagging at your own place. They will all disappear and leave you there alone. But me, one thing I thank God that, yes, in all that happened, but I later realized the pain of where the anger comes from. And that helped me to shape in my life and to realize. That's why I forgive people. I first get to the resource of where this person, the behavior, where it's coming from, and then I learn. That's when I forgive people. But there are some people, okay, there are some people where you see that and you say, this one I can't forgive. There are some behaviors that you cannot forgive. I'm not going to lie to you. But when you grew up with a person, you get to know them so well. So like me, I grew up with my mom. I got to know her, and I got to know her even more. That's when I realized that this woman went through a lot of pain. There's a lot of trauma. There's this love trauma, guys. That's why, man, you made me fear to fall in love, to be honest. That trauma of being abandoned with kids, and you want to struggle, you're earning less, and you have every child, you have to make sure that child is well fed, dressed up, you have to pay school fees. You one person. That was the worst thing ever. So I realized that, and I was like, you know what, there's no need of being angry with my mom. I need to forgive. And so you're going to forgive, and move on with life. Let the past be the past. Don't bring them back again to always say, my mama didn't. No. Every time you see how your mother struggled, sometimes you blame those that they feel in love with, because they feel in love with the wrong people. And one thing I love about her, she always says that I don't want to see my kids getting hurt the same way I did. I don't want anyone laying fingers on my children, because no one knows how I suffered with my children. So I really pity my future husband. But I know God will give me a man who really loves me, a man who takes care of me, a man like who always cheers me up. A man who will not get into trouble with my mom. A person that my mom will not tell that if I find you laying your fingers on my daughter, then I will also know. She's really a good mother. There are some, even if they flog you, they tell you go back to the marriage. That man loves you. When your mom tells you that that man loves you when you're going through a hard time, run for your life. Run for your life. But me, my mother always tells me, your happiness comes first, my child. That's what I love about her. Beautiful you are. You know, a man will never appreciate. Who don't appreciate their women, to be honest. A man does not appreciate. I don't know what you do how many plastic surgeries on yourself. Even if you go and make your waist become small like a frog. Have you ever seen the frog standing? Hey. They'll never appreciate. They will leave you there. They will go. There's a person that I used to admire. One of my in-law, their family, they have one of their kids. Let me say they are bred, like they have one of the most beautiful genetic. They are black, but they give birth to beautiful kids with light skin, and they are tall with the red lips. They are too beautiful. They are cute, beautiful and cute. But let me tell you, one day, one of the sisters got married. That's why I tell you that me, a man who loves me will love me the way I am. You see me? No plastic surgery, no makeup. I'm a person who does not like wearing makeup all the time. I love being simple as me, and I love the way I look. I love everything on myself. I told myself ever since that day I saw that a man had a very beautiful wife at home. I remember I used to tell my big sister that, wow, your sister-in-law is so beautiful. You have beautiful sisters-in-law. My sister told me, you've never seen any of others. You've just seen the beginning, but others. But one of them, ever since I realized that the husband was cheating, and I even knew the person that the husband was cheating with, I was like, man, what is it? What's the problem? What do you really want in this world? Guys, I realized something that however much you waste your time fixing your nose, you see my nose, I'm a Ugandan, you see this nose. We African, we have different nose. My eyes, you see my lips. I don't need to go again and say they have to lift my lips. Leave alone the pimple here, that's a pimple. But I love everything. So you see, I have a gap here. You see this gap? Almost people in our family, they have it. It's like a mark. So why would I go and fix that because my husband does not want it? Guys, now wow. Whoever will one day marry me, you see the way Nora is. Okay, I can change my style. Okay, this I'm at work because my work does not allow me to leave my body free, everything, But if I go back to my other life, I have to change my hair, my nails, paint your nails and do some things, the way you dress up. Because I'm doing something for myself, and I'm not inside the house where I have to cover myself. I have to always hide. I have to do something. Hi, how are you, Jay? Oh, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate. So there's no need of wasting time. a man will still say adios. A man will tell you, baby, adios, me, I've gone. Because he's looking after something else again. Another thing that in Uganda that I cannot do, me as a woman, it's what we call milking a cow. I cannot milk the cow. I know many in Uganda, they have different topics on women who don't milk the cow. But I've seen a lot of women who do not milk the cow. They are the ones in their marriages. And the one who have milked the cow, they are the one that they are cheating on. They are the one that they are... because that cow, sometimes it's the breast of that cow is somehow a bit scary. Sometimes the man is ill. Someone does not want to look at it. And then one day you start telling yourself that why did I pull? Why did I have to milk the cow? You know, some of you don't understand when I say milk the cow. Milk the cow is something else, like I said. Pulling. I live my life the way I am. If you don't like, leave it. There's no I'm going to live too happy when me I'm not happy. That's around. We all have to be happy. And that would be cheating to myself. Katigwe. Mind your wood. No matter remember. Bashir Muhammad. Hi Bashir, how are you? You're most welcome. It's my first time to see this person here, Bashir. Bashir. Yeah, it's my first time to see here, Bashir. Bashir, how are you? You're most welcome. I hope you're doing great. How have you been? Oh, me, I'm doing great, my dear. No complaints. I'm pretty good. Where are you watching me from, Bashir? As I was telling you, however much you try, however much you do everything, whether you've milked the cow, whether they say what that anything, there are some things that women we do that we think that if I do this, I'll keep this person. That's why when my mom always tells me that your happiness comes first, I feel the comfort of that word. I'm like, my happiness comes first because she's my mother. She knows that her daughter's happiness is her happiness. There's no mother that wants to see their child suffering in the hands of the wrong person. Excuse me, that's the work of eating too much fruits. Every mother wants to see their child happy. But my happiness is personal. When it comes to me, guys, my happiness is personal to my mom. That's what I know. Because when she always tells us that there's something that recently happened. My mom feels like telling my mom. But again, I'm like, one day she'll find out on her own. But when my mom tells you that my child's happiness comes first, she means it. Don't try to tamper with her children. Don't try to tamper with our joy because she does not care whether you're the son-in-law. Son-in-law, your fault. And I really love the way my family is so crazy. It's like my brother-in-law, where my other elder sister got married. My brother-in-law is that kind of person. He's like, okay, yes, I know she's my mother-in-law. I give her a hug. The woman is hard. He's always funny, by the way. He likes going home and sitting next to our mother, and they can't talk. He feels comfortable. He always even says that, okay, the way your mother raised you, I would love to raise my kids. But you guys, your mom did a very good job. There's a time when we could go around complaining sometimes. But one day, someone that I don't even know, when a random person tells you something, so this person was like, so that woman is your mom. And then I asked this person, why? Is there any problem? Yeah, she's my mom. This person told me, you guys, you're lucky. You're lucky to have such a woman as your mother. I learned something when you have a conversation with that person. I was like, why? Why do you say that we are lucky? Here's the funniest thing that people don't usually know. That, as I've told you guys in the beginning, that our mother makes us sit together and we bring our brain together. There's no this thing of doing behind the other person's back. No, my mother brings us together. We always have to talk and see how things have to work out. So that's what most of people don't know. And people don't know that every month as a child you have to bring like money. You have to bring like $70 on the table every month. So you can afford more than that $70. If you can even bring like $100 every month. You can do that if you know your pocket is well enough. So this person told me, you guys, you're lucky. Your mother work for you guys. You guys have a better life. You can live comfortable. That's what this person told me. And then this person was like, to find a woman is rich in this community like your mom, it's really hard, and she has made that money by herself. You guys, you're lucky. I looked at this guy. I'm like, thank you. And then I realized something when we were talking. I was like, for you might see something like it has no meaning, but to others it has meaning. Someone who does not even know me that much, knows my mom, and this person feels great. He even wishes my mom was his mom. I was really, indeed, I told myself, indeed, God, it has been you all this time in our mother's life. Thank you. Because to find someone who does not even know you, that someone by surprise just recently finds out that, oh, that woman is your mother. They are like, what? Wow. Those kids are lucky to have that person as a mother. So I'm always grateful that whenever I go home, people always good about her. People always praise her. She's not a talkative person. She's not a friendly person. My mom is not that friendly. Don't waste your time. She's not. Everyone knows her because she knows people are fake. That's what I love about her. She knows that people are fake. Even those who praise you, those who say good things about you, those are the same people who go back and say this and this. But one thing I love, that these people who say good things about her, they are not grown-up people. They are these youth, young children who grew up watching us, but they never got the chance to see us all the time. They always got the chance to see our mother. So they are like, oh, you guys, that's your mom. Oh, I didn't know. Even someone wants to be your friend. I have proven that you don't live there. You don't live there, but you find someone who's always like, you guys, you're the luckiest. You're the luckiest. Oyo Esther Ntegedde. So guys, always be grateful. Don't try to hide your family, that because your mother is crippled, you hide them. Me, my mom is a dark-skinned woman. But one thing I'll say, that God gave her the most beautiful daughters, that we are all light-skinned. The only person who has dark skin in our family, there are two. Two people in our family, they have dark skin, and they are dark skin just like our mom. But the rest of us, we are all light skin. Most especially with the eldest, like my brother and my sister that I follow, and there's again another one another one who follows me, like fourth, like the one who followed me, the fourth one is also light skin. So I would say in our family, people who are too light, we are only 4. 2 who are dark skinned. So 2 people in our family, they are dark skinned. They are like our mom. That's why sometimes we have to be grateful. Whether your mom does not have a teeth in her mouth, love her. She's yours. She's your mother. She's your everything. If you're still looking to have a beautiful mother outside there, some people no longer are beautiful. I say some are beautiful, but still, they go and they do plastic surgery. You see someone is beautiful, but again they do plastic surgery, and then they look the ugliest one. There's a man one day. Me, I live in a world where there is a lot of surprises. This man came. Actually, later on, he and I we became friends. This man came. He never knew that my mom was my mom. As I told you, that most of people don't know my mom is really my mother, because they cannot believe it. So one time I was with my mom, and This person suddenly bumped up and was like, hey, called my mom by her name. Was like, hey, honey, they started joking. So I knelt down and I greeted this person. So this person was like, Nora, where did you get all those kindness of kneeling down in public to say hello to me? And then my mom was like, oh, this is my daughter, Nora. The guy was like, mm-mm. The funniest thing that this guy told my mom, I'll never forget. I laughed, and then later I told him that never say that to my mom. The guy was like, be honest. You're my friend, and then I'm also your mother's friend. I never knew that I'm a friend to her mother and her daughter. Hmm? And this guy told my mom something that was so embarrassing. I can't say it here. I can't say it here. And then he later on told me, okay, this guy told my mom that I never knew that ugly people give birth to the beautiful kids. And then my mom was like, hey, you guys, because you see me here like this, you think back then in my old age, my young age, I used to be ugly. Mm-mm. Okay, my mom is not ugly. It's just that she's dark skinned and tall, skinny. We, her daughters, we are medium size, like medium size. We are not fat, but we are there. So this guy said that to my mom. I told him, don't say that again. So when you're ugly, don't say that you're ugly. You're beautiful. Me, a lot of people call my mom ugly, but she's not ugly. One day I'll post her picture on my community guide. I'll post her photo there. You guys will go and see my mom. Have I ever posted her photo? But one day I'll post, you see, the person that people say that she's ugly. She's not. She's one of the most caring and beautiful mother ever.